Grand risings. Or good afternoon, evening, whatever time you watch this, I suppose. But always grand risings, yes, always. It's early here for me. It's a beautiful day. The sky's a bit overcast, but it's still beautiful. There's lots of birds out and beautiful sounds. And my video today is basically, it's following on from a video I made yesterday. I'm going to smoosh it all together. Just going to get smooshed. I went on a bike ride yesterday looking for some mugwort spots. I went out on a dog walk and then I saw that there was some mugwort out nearly flowering, which is the time that I like to pick it just as it's flowered. So I went out looking for some spots so that, you know, I can go there next week and get some bits. And I got totally distracted. My videos are probably all over the place. I'm getting distracted by birds, I'm getting distracted by butterflies, I'm getting distracted by other plants, and I really did try to stay on topic about the mugwort. I don't think it worked. But yeah, I wanted to just quickly talk about the mugwort. If there's anything in there that I didn't manage to cover in my videos yesterday, I had a quick look at them. I scanned through them briefly. I'm just going to smoosh them all together. They'll be fine, I think. The main thing about mugwort, I'm going to, like, you know, do a proper video about it. It's just that I got a bit distracted yesterday with other plants, sticky weed and all sorts of things, and mainly just because I got excited. I got passionate, and then I got distracted, and then I probably was not very informative. So mugwort, yeah, my favourite plant. It's amazing. If you're going to use it, please don't use it if you're pregnant. I would say that's probably the only thing you shouldn't do with mugwort is if you're pregnant, as far as I'm aware. But with anything, please don't just take one person's info. Please don't just take one person's video and go, oh, I know everything about it now. Please do your own research. You know, try it a little bit before you know. Mugwort's a very powerful plant. It's my favourite plant. It's very close to my heart. It's held me and worked with me, and there's so many uses for it, but it's very powerful, especially if you're pregnant. Please do not use mugwort if you're pregnant. And that's about it, really. So you can have a little look at me and my bike ride yesterday and how I got distracted, and all the beautiful things that I saw on my bike ride. Yeah, I'm just getting, I got excited, I got enthusiastic, I got passionate about, like, oh my god, look. Just because so many people have been asking me about foraging and you know, my plant videos, and it's been really cool because I didn't really have the capacity last year to, you know, to do the foraging as much as I would have liked, and the drying out and the picking and all the stuff, and that's fine, that's not a problem, you know, ebbs and flows, you know. You can't do everything all at once, you know, there has to be space and time for other things, and, you know, I got gifted lots of beautiful experiences last year that just didn't come with foraging and didn't come with plants and picking and drying, and that's okay. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it this year. I'm really enjoying getting back to my plants, and no, not mine, but, you know, my experiencing of plants, that's a better phrasing. Because nothing is ours, we're all just passing it along. Yeah, so there you go. Enjoy my bike ride, and I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you find a way to enjoy yourself a little bit today. I hope you you find something to love and to enjoy and to smile about and to be happy about. Yeah. So it's a beautiful day, and following on from my nettle video, I wanted to just show you this beautiful place that if you don't have nettles growing in your garden, which not everybody wants nettles growing in their garden, that's fine. You might have little children that might, hey, you okay? That might want to, like, play and do their thing. So, you know, not always having nettles. I mean, you can just teach them not to touch the nettles. They'll only touch them once and then it'll be fine. But, hi, I'm just I'm on a bike ride today. I'm on a bike ride. Barefoot shoes, there you go. Very flashy. Kind of inspired by my dog walk this morning. I saw some beautiful like spaces of mugwort, and which I'm going to do a video about. But here is some beautiful nettles behind me. A huge patch. Just going to turn around. Like all of these nettles, like in comparison to my bike, there's a lot of nettles there. And you can tell it's not been sprayed here. Like if you had the time to go foraging, it's very wild, it's very free, and there's an abundance of like nettle seeds. Like they're all nearly, well, I'd say yeah, pretty much ready to be harvested. Really, these ones. Yeah, amazing. Scouting for mugwort because I noticed this morning it's starting to flower. And everybody was so, like, really loved the nettle videos, and I just did it as a little whim, because I was really into my nettles that day. We're making nettle soup tonight, yum yum yum. And the nettle seeds are drying out nicely, thank you very much. But this is, this here is mugwort. It's my favourite plant. It has so many medicinal properties, especially for female-bodied people. It can be drank as a tea, it can be used as a herb, you can smoke it if you wanted to. Oh, it smells amazing. It's not quite ready. I personally wouldn't, I mean, I like the flowers are my preference. I didn't really have capacity to really forage last year as much as I wanted to. Totally, you know, I could have made the time, I could have made the space, but I didn't, so there you go. But I really want to this year. I've missed my mugwort. And I don't like buying it. I really don't like buying it. It's not the same as when you harvest it yourself. It's not the same as when you dry it. I don't know why. I don't know what happens to it in the factory, but it just kills its spirit. But yeah, this here, as you can see, is in a nice little space. It's wild, so it's not going to have been sprayed, which is nice. Yeah, so here I would probably wait for the flowers to have been out for a little bit. I mean, look how much there is. And there's one little patch. You can find it everywhere. I used to grow it in my garden, and mine used to grow to like 8 foot tall. Like it was huge. It was probably nearly as wide as it was tall. My neighbours thought I was growing weed plants. When it was mugwort. But yeah, I'm going to go on the hunt for some more, see what we can find. Just before I collect a cord, whatever you want to call it, this little guy. Oh, he's gone. Anyway, I just come to a forager's dream. We've got surrounded by butterflies doing a little mating dance. Ooh! But as you can see, like, this is mugwort. Look how high and tall it is. It's beautiful. And yeah, I'm getting distracted by butterflies. They're everywhere. Yeah, so we've got mugwort here. We've got an abundance of nettles and nettle seeds, and we also have an abundance of sticky weed, which again is another amazing thing that you can do. I'm just trying to spot places first. I'm going to do all the rest in a minute, but I'll talk to you about the sticky weed. Oh, there he is again. Oh. Hey. Yeah, so I'm going to talk to you about the sticky weeds and the mugworts in a bit. But this, yeah, mugwort, my favourite. It's just about to put the phone away. I noticed over here there's elderflower. I don't know if you can see it. There's like elderflower still on the tree, and some of the flowers have now turned into berries. They're just ripening. So there's like nettles, mugwort, sticky weed, there's elderflowers, there's elderberries, and there's also brambles here, like that would be blackberries. So yeah, I'm just standing in food, standing in loads of food, free food. Beautiful. Yeah, so I'm not going to talk too long today about mugwort. I'll probably talk a bit more about it when I harvest it, probably, when I come and forage for some and harvest it. But yeah, well, taking some of this home for tea today. Yum. Yeah, it's an amazing plant. It's my favourite plant. It is my favourite plant. It's so beautiful. It's so abundant. And once you have like Googled a picture of it and an image of it, and you found it out and about yourself, it's so easy to spot. It's so easy to spot. Where's my little leaf gone? So the leaves you can use as a pot herb, quite nicely to just put in your cooking. Chop it up, season. You can dry it. You can have it like this. You can just take it home. You can pick some leaves, you know, with other leaves and use them each day. I will, you know, make sure I put some things in the descriptions about times not to pick and stuff. Just so I make sure that I've got it cleared and covered. Or, you know, when not to use it. But I like to use it as a tea. It's really good. Oh, hey. Weird little bug. It's really good if you can dry the leaves as a tea if you want. I prefer the flowers, to be honest. But yeah, dry the leaves and the flowers for tea. It's really good for sleeping. It's really good for lucid dreaming if you can do that. It's really good for like divination and intuition. It's actually really good for female-bodied people, for periods, for if you have really, really, really bad moon times. Yeah, mugwort and raspberry leaf and red clover is a good mix of herbs to use, flowers. Raspberry leaf, red clover flower, and I mean you could use mugwort leaves and flowers. I prefer the flowers, but you know it's probably best to use both. You can dry them. You can make sage like smudge sticks out of them, really, really easily. I think that's probably something I'm going to do a little video on, how to make your own smudge sticks. It's dead easy, like stupidly easy. You'll never buy another one again. You really won't. Like Etsy will go out of business. But yeah, you can smudge with them. They're good for, you know, if you wanted to do some intuitive work. I don't know, if you wanted to just... They honour the goddess Artemis. That's what its actual Latin name is, Artemisa vulgaris. After the goddess Artemis, it's her plant. Again, I'll put some things in the description box about, you know, links to different things. You can smoke the flowers, you know, you can use them with other herbs as a tobacco substitute. Good for dreaming, good for sleeping, good for periods, good for divination work and intuition. And just a fucking beautiful flower, and it smells amazing, tastes amazing. Like, you can make really nice herbal teas, even if you're not a female-bodied person. You can still have the tea. You don't have to be a female-bodied person to drink the tea. But I think that's all I want to talk about mugwort for today. That was the reason for my bike ride. It's really warm and beautiful, and the river looks amazing, so I'm going to go and have a little swim. Yeah. I hope you have a grand day. Blessings.